Dokumentuesi dhunimeve në Kosovë gjatë luftës e konsideron të mistershme mos gatishmërinë e shtetit për drejtësi. Eksperti norvegjez Josef Martinsen deklaron se është thyer besa, kur ishte premtuar drejtësi 423 grave të dhunuara seksualisht nga forcat serbe. Të gjitha këto kishin bërë marrëveshje me UNMIK-un dhe qeverinë e atëhershme, por përveç nuk ndihmuan, ato e patën të vështirë të rikthehen në komunitet. Martinsen, i cili ka shkruar 2 libra për krimet e kryera në Kosovë, në një intervistë për KosovaPress, kritikon edhe mënyrën se si po funksionon Komisioni Qeveritar për njojën dhe verifikimin e statusit të viktimave të dhunës seksuale. Martinsen në një intervistë për KosovaPress flet për drejtësinë e mohuar për rreth 20.000 gra e burra të dhunuar seksualisht gjatë luftës.
There is a word besa in Albanian. When you give your word, you keep it. But this government, or all the governments since 99, UNMIK first, and then governments, they never managed to fulfill this case. And many times I wonder by myself, what is the reason? Are there a hidden agenda here? Are there things the government know or UNMIK know that we don't know? Could that be the reason why they didn't follow up? So it's very strange, all this. So back in 2015, when Liridona and I started to write to the government, personally, we write to each person there we had contact with, and we published the letters in the newspaper as well. But there were no answer. Can you imagine? People in Kosovo, they made requests to the government publicly in letters, but the government didn't bother. It looks like they didn't bother to answer. And that's, for me, a mystery, a mysterium. It's a mysterium. Why do they didn't answer? So the years went on.
Drejtësi nuk pati jo vetëm për 423 gratë, por edhe për mijërat e tjera.
In addition to this 423 women, there is a general, a sort of general case concerning raped women. That is a pension for them, because there are many of them. And they should have been given pension already from after the war. But time went on, and nothing was done to them. At that time, we really didn't know who were raped, because they never told. The women never told. There was only those 423 women. They told the case, and they were been hurt badly since. The other one, they kept still. They didn't tell it until they set up a commission back in 2018 or something like that. 20 years later, can you imagine? 20 years later, they found out that maybe we should set up a commission for these poor people.
Eksperti norvegjez hedh dyshimet se prapa kësaj qëndron një agjendë e fshehur.
What could lie behind this? Why they didn't answer? But I never found out. I asked many people what could be the reason, but no one could really give me a good answer why they didn't follow up the question they got publicly in the newspaper. So that's the reason why I'm thinking myself, are there a hidden agenda? Are there things that they know that we not know? So it had gone so long time, and but I hope we had a meeting with the government some days ago. Just by chance, we could meet this deputy minister of justice, and it was a good meeting, and he promised to look into the case and inform his government. One strange thing is here, he never heard about it. Can you imagine? He has high-ranked politicians. He told me he never heard about those 423 women and the deal that the government at UNMIK back in 1999 made. Sorry for him. He didn't follow up in the school what they learned there. Terrible.
Ai po kritikon edhe mënyrën se si po funksionon Komisioni Qeveritar për njohjen e statusit e viktimave të dhunës seksuale.
As I have heard, the Commission mostly is set up with 4, 5, 6, 7 men. Yeah. I don't know how many of them are doctors or physicians or whatever that can deal with mental problem, with medical problems. So, and you can imagine yourself, you see a woman is taken into a room, there are sitting 5, 6 men in maybe dark suits and ask terrible questions about what happened. No women is have a desire to tell about private things that happen during a rape. Everything can happen during a rape. You can't start asking details about that. That's the wrong way to do it, I think. They should set up a commission with doctors and people who are familiar to treat people that have been exposed for violence, especially sexual violence.